Hello, everybody. My name is Barry John, and welcome back to Pattern Recognition, Volume 350. Today is going to be a special little episode as I'm going to play Arena while talking about a relevant subject matter at hand. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about Planeswalkers as commanders. Now, Planeswalkers as commanders is I'm not going to say contentious subject, but it's certainly a subject that is relevant to a lot of people, if not other things. And I want to go a little bit over the history of that as well as show off, Planeswalkers as commanders in non-commander formats. So when Commander as a format started out, the game started out with as legendary creatures as your commander. So like Callian or Firesong and Sunspeaker or Mayor Combral or Namata here. Legendary creatures were the choice because there were just so many of them, and Planeswalkers were kind of an as-is, an add-on to it. Actually, I've got my notes on another screen over here, so forgive me if I'm going to be a little bit stream of consciousness involved. Anyways, commanders were legendary creatures, and this was the way things were. Until 2014, when Wizards printed 5 commander decks that year, back when they only printed one commander set a year, or set of commander products a year, and oh my god, I'm going to have so much fun with my conversations here. Anyway, these were the 5 monocolored planeswalkers that were Teferi, Ob Nixilis, Grenzo? Yeah, Grenzo? Nahiri, Teferi, Ob Nixilis, Grenzo, and Freyles. Okay, much better, much better. Had to go over them in colors. They made commanders as planeswalkers as commanders, but they also included several non-planeswalker alternates for commanders. Planeswalkers as commanders has a problem. First of all, balance is a major factor. They were a relative latecomer for the game. For example, the lack of directed removal. Hold on, I need to switch to that layout here. And pull you up. There, that is harmonize. Compare, for example, the lack of removal, I'm multitasking here, people. I apologize. I'm going to be playing the game and doing my discussions at the same time. Cards like Hero's Downfall hadn't been printed to replace Murder. These are cards that have the same mana value. 1 colorless, 2 black, but Hero's Downfall says destroy target creature or planeswalker, whereas Murder, same cost, same instant, was just destroy target creature. At the time planeswalkers came out, and for a long time afterwards, you were still limited to combat damage redirection. Oh my god, that was such a mess of rules. Let's not even get into that particular thing. This meant that planeswalkers tended to be a little bit more reliable in sticking around. And the stronger planeswalkers were seen through the lens of a commander that could protect themselves from making creatures to act as defensive blockers. Elspeth, Sun's Champion, for example. Is it in this one? Sun's Champion. No. White. Not collected. Format. Huh. Elspeth. Oh, right, because I have this as my commander, it's not going to show it anyways. Come on, click up there. So Elspeth, Sun's Champion, could uptick to create 3 1/1 blockers, which honestly was a lot. And of course, I'll have the benefit of those same tokens surviving her board wipe. Anyways, here, let me just start out a game here, just to show you how this works. Oh, great, Tiamat. Oh, I don't like this hand. So this Nissa deck started out as one of the midweek madness challenges that wow, wow, really? Oh my God, keep 5. Get rid of you. I don't want to. Screw it, you two. Sorry, so this deck started out as one of the midweek challenges for here on Arena, where you had a list of Planeswalkers to play with, and and untongue my brain here. And I chose to build Nissa Voices Zendikar for reasons. I started Nissa, I thinking, you know what, I'm going to build it as Plant Tribal, with a side order of +1/+1 counters. And it's a solid deck. It's not the greatest, it's not the worst, but it's kind of fun to play. But, hey, I'm about to cast Cultivate! You copycat. Anyways, first problem with commanders is they tended to be monocolored. Like, a lot of planeswalkers are monocolored walkers. Yes, there are dual colors. Yes, there are triple colored. You 2 forests, you go onto the battlefield. But for the most part, a lot of planeswalkers had a single color to them, and this affected deck construction if they were to be used as a commander. And a lot of commander players will tell you that they would much prefer 2 or 3 color decks, which is held out by the statistics involved in the format. If you look at a curve of commander decks by color, it starts at 1, curves up to a height of 2, slight dip to 3, goes all the way down to the bottom for 4 colors, and then upticks again for 5 color decks, like Tiamat or Slivers. Oh my God, seriously? Seriously? I want Nissa. I want to make a plant. I want to have a plant.
Stand down.
Each spell is red or green color. Yeah. I don't like the way this deck is going to run. I don't like the way... Hey! Hey! You bastard! God damn it, you took my Billy. You took my bristly Bill. Sorry, back on colors. Planeswalkers monocolored, mostly. Dual-colored, a lot more common now because of commander respects. And Roaming Throne. Huh. Dragon. Dun dun dun. And this is why you... Actually, no. I'm going to do something mean to you. I am going to make a plant.
I will cast out.
I am going to naturalize you. Pay the ward cost. I am going to pass for now. Honestly, like, part of the thing is, like, there are... The only 5-color planeswalker we have is an uncard. There are no 4-color planeswalkers, and there are a few 3-color planeswalkers, Commodore Gruff, Nicol Bolas, Narset. But for the most part, planeswalkers created deck restrictions if they were the commander. And one of the reasons why planeswalkers were chosen to go, hey, no, not like this, is because... yeah, no, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. I'm going to block you like that.
No.
Okay, let's see here. Vanquisher's Banner. The type is going to be plant. Done. I am going to create another plant token. Play the
Do not be
forest.
fooled. I am no pacifist.
This isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. No, he's going to cast Tiamat. He's got the advantage here. Good game. Concede. I'm not going to go this way. Color restrictions became an issue, putting Planeswalkers as commanders. Yes, it happened. It happens. Another thing to worry about is that Planeswalkers tended to have game-ending abilities on them. Their ultimate abilities, their final ones, they tended to not scale well to multiplayer formats. For example, Ajani Strength of the Pride can, upon casting, if you have 15 more life than your starting total, which, let's be honest, isn't that hard in mono white, can simply delete everything your opponents control. All their creatures, all their artifacts, straight to exile. That's not the best. Sorry, I got a bit of a sore throat as well. That's not the best way. Like, in a one-on-one player match where, it's best of 3, it can be a thing. But when it's best of 1 4-player and your commander is board wipe on a stick, that becomes a problem for a lot of players. Oh, Forest, Hardened Scales. Consider also like Angrath the Flame Chained, or Dak Faden. Their ultimate abilities are all basically, I win the game. Now, because of this, all of these factors, the decision was made to not have Planeswalkers as your commander by default. And I swear to Mike, if you drop Finn the Fangbearer right now, I'm going to get annoyed, because poison fucking sucks, pardon my French. Nope. Bristly, play a land, put a +1/+1 counter on things. Moving on. What?
I have come to protect my allies. You will not ruin this world.
Yep. Which, of course, hold on. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Each creature you control has trample. Legitimate. That's a problem for me. Okay, Tribute to the World Tree comes next. Don't put it on Ankle Biter. Don't put it on the Ankle Biter. Don't put it on the Ankle Biter. You put it on the Ankle Biter, I'm screwed. Well, screwed more than normal. Okay, you're going to swing both at Nissa, which is the correct choice. I'm not going to block with my plant. I'm going to cast World Tree next turn.
Forgive me.
Take action. Okay, actually, retreat to Kizandu. Forest. No attack. And now I can block the Ankle Biter and kill it. Oh, come on! I have that too! I have a problem, because now you're going to put that on the Dust Shell Crawler, and it will have Trample, and I'm not going to win this fight. Yeah, this is not a good deck, people. 5/5. I'm just going to take it to the face. No blocks. Okay, what do I got here? What do I got here? You... no blocks. I think I have too many lands in this deck, but sometimes I'm looking at this sort of thing and going, yeah, no, no, no. Oh, wow. Really? Wow. No blocks. How do I want to roll this? Ah, I know what I can do. Song of Freyleys. And then pass the turn. Because I can now Inspiring Call you on my turn. Cast Nissa on the second. And hopefully, you know, survive a tiny little bit. Or not. Pass to attackers. One blocker first. Declare the block first. Ugh. Good game. Yeah, no, I'm not making that through. Of course, when Wizards printed their Planeswalker commanders back in 2014, in a way they recognized this deck restriction because they printed their 5 monocolored decks without too much of a concern. I do want to give a special shout out to Teferi, this precon, because there's this little card called Cyclonic Rift in it. Yes, people, Wizards put Cyclonic Rift, perhaps the single biggest, most powerful board wipe in the Commander format, into a precon. It happened. I'm going to switch up from Nissa here because Plants isn't working for me. So this deck started life as a deck from what's his name? Oh my god, I forgot his name now. The guy who bought the One Ring, okay? The One of One Ring. Started a pre-con deck for an event that he was sponsoring for whatever reason. I've done some tweaking to it since then, and I forgot to... Actually, hold on, cancel. Waiting for server. Come on, come on. Play. Brawl. Double-click to show the deck. It's +1/+1 counters dot deck. It's stupid, it's funny, it rolls away with things, and it is an example of basically an average Planeswalker as commander. Show you a better idea about how it works and how it doesn't work. Play. Cult of Valgavoth is a group of fanatics that promote his glory and tend the house. Oh, Merfolk. This could be interesting. Lots of tapped lands. Keep. Hello. Let's start with Restless Prairie. Groves. White. The inclusion of the thriving lands in Jumpstart was honestly a very good call. No blocks. Fabled Passage, activate ability. Nice to be able to get an untapped land, because now I can go plains. Ajani. Now, creatures I control have vigilance, which is not bad. The important part is I'm going to put 3, and then go Fertilid. Now, I've put myself in a position where Kumena And the Merfolk Mistbinder can kill a Ajani, but that's okay. I have the Incubation Druid. Now, as you can see here with this particular card, gaining... Oh, view one style card, view style card. Oh, that's a problem, that's a problem. Fair enough, you're taking away my option. I have zero problem with that. Take action.
I shall return.
But that's okay. I will go Sigardian Paladin. Let's grab a forest here. I have 2 mana available. Botanical Plaza. And screw it, I'll do it again. Perhaps not the best option, but it's the one that works out for me the best right now. Because I can go grab another forest. But you can see here one of the problems with Planeswalkers as commanders is that if your opponents have a lot of resources to throw around, no. I didn't block. So, forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ajani the Greathearted. You used your double blue for that, so I'm going to gain life.
In all your ways. Now do you see the benefits of peace?
Because now it has trample and lifelink. Next. There we go. That's a bit better. Realm Walker. What creature type? Oh, Merfolk. Duh. Why would I think anything else? Can't be blocked. Fair enough. You're going to tap 1 to make him unblockable. Fair enough. This is why I was having Ajani, plussing up my health total.
Nothing but a flesh wound.
My turn. Kami of Whispered Hopes. Trollbred Guardian. Opponent should go, oh crap, right about now. Because I do that. Next. This card is so good. This card is so good. And I have Take Up the Shield to defend myself a little bit even more. Which is even better. Deep Root Elite, okay. You're probably going to throw that on Kumena, which is the smart thing to do. Next casting is going to cost 8, which is okay by me. I've got 7. I've got I've got enough mana for
A
that.
familiar taste, but one that grows no sweeter.
Oh god, I want to cast you. I want to cast you. I have enough of a lead. I can go this way. Resolve. Autopay. Okay. And because it and my opponent, I now can do this. Next. Nah. Wait, where's my other source of mana for Take Up the Shield? Oh, right. Kami of Whispered Hopes. Let's see how you respond to this. I want to keep up the pressure. Okay, you're 8 to... I want you. Because now you're going to tap 5 to put +1. +1 counters on everybody. Which is quite alright by me. Alright, I want you. I want to kill you. Done. And you... Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. And yeah, I've got my opponent dead to rights here. Let's see how they bounce back from this if they can. I suppose one thing about Planeswalkers as commanders is that because they have an active board chain... Oh, you son of a... You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do this stupid way. Come on. Let me cast. Let me cast. Because right now because if you cast to counter this spell, you won't have a combat trick to stop me from swinging with a Sigardian Paladin. But I have Pollen Bite Druid, which will proliferate. Okay. Take action. Next. Next. You. Let's see what you throw down in front of me here. Why did you... Oh, crap, because each of these produces one. Okay. Do you just go out in style? You go out in style.
I will teach you humility. Just turn back while you still can.
That was fun. I hope you enjoyed that all. But Planeswalkers as commanders lead to... Oh, are you going to try and time me out now? Guess not. Okay. The invention of the Brawl format back in 2018 with Throne of Eldraine. Actually, no, sorry. 2 years earlier than that, because it took 2 years for Wizards to go from, hey, this format exists, to, hey, here's a deck to support that format. Planeswalkers are specifically included as commanders in that format because, well, Planeswalkers were surrounded by less options, and the game formatting, the game cards of the time, was very much a case of less problems surrounding Planeswalkers, so they could be commanders. Which, kind of worked out, kind of didn't work out. Things happened, and here is Sahili. Oh, no, no, no. I want to back up here, because I could be in hell queue with this one. Wizards hope that this change by including by including Planeswalkers as your commander, they would be able to draw players away from Commander. This deck has no creatures. It is pure interaction of one way or another. That's it. Because Sahili Sublime Artificer makes my creatures as I interact with my opponent. That's what this deck does. It's interaction. And so much interaction. And I could very easily wind up in hell queue with this one. But yeah, there are differences between, say, the historic Brawl of 100 cards here on Arena and regular standard Brawl and the Planeswalker commanders in it. Mostly because Planeswalker commanders have the issue of, well, there's a lot fewer of them now, as I'll come up later on. Hold on, let me just delete irrelevant notes now. Nope. Absolutely hilarious, but no. Okay, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I don't like this, but Steam Vents enters tapped. I'll put down Castle Ventress. Oh, that's a problem. That is going to be a problem. Well, maybe, maybe not. Not a great start for this deck, but I will make it work. Alright, Command Tower. Strategic planning. Unsummon. Can't be the target of abilities your opponents control. Get rid of you. Yeah. Very good. Next, end turn. Now, how I mentioned earlier about creature or planeswalkers that generate their own protection, I am going to do that. You. Having a construct here makes things so much fun. And the more time you spend casting your commander. Authority of the Consuls is a good tactic against this deck. It's just I tend to overdo it. Alright, step 1. Wizard class. Oh no, I have no maximum hand size. Resolve. I can work with that. And now I am going to... You become a copy of you.
Do I have your attention now?
I love this deck. It's just so ridiculous. I should tweak it up, though. I think I could use a little bit more card draw. But, yeah, my opponent just gave up the ghost. That's how Saheeli... That is the power of a good Planeswalker. If that was on a creature, there would have been a lot more interaction to deal with her. But because she's a Planeswalker, that's a problem. So yeah, like, Commander has caused Planeswalkers to have two balanced passes in general. First is the recognition that their abilities need to be better balanced for multiplayer, not just 1v1. There's a lot of resources thrown around in a 4-player table, and the defending player can run out of creatures very quickly if 3 players decide, you know what, that Planeswalker has to die even if they can recast it next turn. So Planeswalkers have to be more than just a one-and-done deal. Bractos. I don't like this, but it's got... Yeah, so Planeswalkers either have to be not completely irrelevant, aside from, maybe a static ability or their one activation of their ability. Swiftwater Cliffs, Mind Stone. If there's a land next turn, I can Saheeli and then Impulse Ore. Okay, let's Saheeli. If you don't have a creature to hit her this turn,
Together, we'll create
we
great
good.
things, you and I.
Huh. Lava Coil. Die. Pass the turn. Hold up interaction. Hold up interaction. Because... And... I'm just going to counter that. Done. And start thwacking you in the head. If I'm holding up a counter spell, you see the counter spell. Do you have any idea what's going to happen when I steal your commander? Do you have any idea what's going to happen when I steal your commander? Or, better yet, I'll just steal Mildrotha. Scry 2, draw a card. Let's see what I got here. Done. Planes. 1, 2, 3. I now have Servo as my creature type. Oh wait, they're all 2/2s now. And exchange control of 2 creatures. You. And now you can't cast... God, I love these I love these take control spells, because your opponent suddenly has to spend more mana, more resources, more cards to try and do things. But okay, I did give you a servo that you can start mutating things from. I'll give you that much. I literally gave it to you. But I love this deck. Like, if I was going to a tournament or a thing where we were allowed a Planeswalker as a commander for a commander deck, I would run Saheeli, no questions asked, simply because of how much interaction this deck throws down. Oh, really? Interesting. Let's ionize. Consider. I still have 4 mana up. Done. Voyage's End. Let's bounce you. And you quit because I win. Okay, fair enough. I love this deck. I love this deck. But you can see the power of a good Planeswalker that just passively generates so much relevance. And one more game because I got 3 more spells to cast. Planeswalkers as commanders. The second balance factor was... Hold on a second. Sorry, I feel a sneeze coming on. The introduction of the Omen Paths means that Wizards has pivoted away from having Planeswalkers as the headliners of each set, back towards legendary creatures, because Commander as a format is focused on legendary creatures, not Planeswalkers. Oh, Gandalf the White, this is going to be interesting. And they can't just slap... Okay, keep you. Yep, keep. They can't just slap... this Planeswalker can be your commander on Planeswalkers outside of Commander Precons. That's going to be a problem. Mountain. I'm going to have to do something about you. Yes, I'm going to roll reversal. Yeah! Oh, I'm going to roll reversal, the Howling Mine, and the Millennium Calendar. I'm going to do something utterly, ridiculously stupid. Steam Vents, roll reversal, Howling Mine, Millennium Calendar, autopay. My opponent goes, wait, what? I love this deck. I love this deck. Alright, step 1, resolve. Island, Saheeli. Opt.
Never seen anything like this.
Keep you there. Because I'm going to cast Forsaken Monument next turn. Pass turn. I don't think you... Ah yes, Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the... Okay, I'm going to need to start blowing through my hand here. Sleight of hand. Anticipate. I want to Celestis. And that gives me 2 mana open so that I can make disappear if I have to. And pass the turn. Okay, let's see what you have to cast here. I'll let you cast a Sad Robot. Pass. Okay, interesting. Inventor's Fair is a good choice. Uh... You're focusing too much on Saheeli, my friend. You're focusing too much on Saheeli. It's a good choice. No. I'm gonna have to respond to that. But it's untap all artifacts, so... well. You know, I wonder what would happen if I put... Oh, I'm just gonna blink of an eye you. I have an option! I'm gonna have fun with that. Steam vents, pay 2 life. Do I want that? Yeah. Yeah. And then... Thinking. Enter. I would have lost this game if I hadn't stolen that. That's for sure. What are you gonna X? Okay. Joyra's familiar? Legit. Wow, you were really invested in the Millennium Calendar, weren't you? Okay, how am I going to deal with this here? I don't want to swing hard. Okay, Inventor's Fair goes away. What are you grabbing? Mightstone and Weakstone. Oh, wow, you cast that and... Trample, Hexproof Haste. Legit. So, congratulations, you kill one creature. Taking out Mass Manipulation was legit. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. Is your plan now to mill me out? I mean, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna... this is gonna be a problem. This is going to be a problem. But I am going to grab Search... No, wait, you got Hexproof. Okay, I think you've... this is going to be a problem now. I need to do something to bounce back. Can't be blocked, so you're gonna go kill Saheeli. Don't like it, but I understand where you're coming from. But you kill Saheeli, that means I get to bounce you, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to include, what's it called? There's an Aftermath card that lets me shuffle my graveyard back into my library. Okay. I think I'm going to discard Spell Pierce. Excellent. Sorry guys, I'm focusing on this because there's a lot of value being thrown down here, and I'm not sure I can bounce back from it. And you! Because now I can cast Essence Capture for free. Man, this stack is huge! But you're also digging hard, so... What are you digging for? What are you digging for? Immortal Sun would have been fun, but no. Okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Nothing. Wow, that's stupid. That's stupid. this guy. Nope, come on, give me... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Pardon my French. $50, $100, nope, I don't. Okay, yeah, I need to include something about this. Like, maybe I should include Cyclonic Rift now. I thought I did. Midnight Clock is good. Turn. Okay. And now you're gonna discard. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. I want to save 2 for Hampering Snare in case you decide to just swing for the win. Fuck it. Let ball. Now I have to be there, because you're just going to dump everything. Destroy... Wait. Okay. Thinking. Okay. Let's see how this rolls. Don't know what you're doing, or are you... Shit. I should have killed the semblance in. No, that wouldn't have worked. And resolve. And bounce you back to your hand. Ah, shit, you're just gonna dump it. Never mind. Never mind. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, that took way too long. I'm sorry. You know, it's been an hour. Omen paths mean there are less planeswalkers in the game. Now Wizards realize they can't just slap Is Your Commander on walkers. Instead, are pivoting to more legendary creatures to support the format. In a way, they've surrendered the initiative to the existing player rules base. I presume Wizards is considering that going forward, they will have, now that they have more control of the format directly, they might reconsider the idea of planeswalkers as commander, but I don't think it's going to change. I do expect to see more Planeswalkers commanders in the future, but it will be as part of commander precons, such as Commander Gruff, rather than slapped into regular sets. They might appear in Commander Masters, like Jessica Thriceborn, but other than that, no. Planeswalkers as commanders are a very problematic thing. There's no real easy solution to them except that this point, except to say they are not by default available as your commander unless the card specifically says they're available as your commander. And that's it. I'm done.